Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. This is your English class and I am your teacher Rabia Waheed. The previous lecture got ended at the second last sentence. So this is the last word, decorative, and this is the sentence of decorative. Decorative floors are an important element of Nebuta festival. Now this question has come to an end. Now students, question number 2 of unit number 2, page number 21. You have to put a tick on true and a cross on the false one. The first statement is, travel is a great way to experience different cultures. This is a true statement, right statement. So put a tick. Chinese New Year is not a traditional Chinese holiday. This is a wrong statement, so put a cross. Chinese New Year refers to Lunar New Year. This is a right statement, so put a tick. Holi is a religious spring festival celebrated by Christians in India and Nepal. This is a wrong statement. It is celebrated by Hindus, not Christians, so put a cross. Carnival of Venus is celebrated in France. No, this is a wrong statement. Carnival of Venus is celebrated in Italy. So put a cross. Oktoberfest festival is celebrated in Munich, Germany. This is a true statement. Put a tick. Dia de Muertos is a Mexican holiday. This statement is wrong. Because this is not a Mexican holiday. This is a Mexican festival. So put a cross. Now come to the page number 24. On page number 24, the question number 1, choose the best answers. You have to fill the blanks with proper and appropriate pronouns. Number 1, Bina is smarter than. You have been given two options, me and I. Here you will write I. Bina is smarter than I, because here two persons are being compared. The first one is Bina and second one is I. The second number, the students create problems for. Here you have been given two options, them or they. You will write here them. The students create problems for them. Number 3, our teacher had dinner with my friend and. You have been given the option I and me. You have to write here I. Our teacher had dinner with my friend and I. Number 4 is, may I please speak to Jamil? This is dash. Options are he and him. So you will write here he. Option number A. Sana and dash are coming to the party. Options are she and her. You will write here she. Option number A. Sana and she are coming to the party. Number 6. The person who did the best was dash. A option is him and B option is he. You will write here he. B option you will use here. The person who did the best was he. Number 7. My classmates and dash all speak English. Here the options are them and they. You will write here they. B option. My classmates and they all speak English. Number 8. Saif helped Ali and dash in study for the test. Now here will come, there are two options, me and I. Here will come me. Saif helped Ali and me in study for the test. Number 9 is, all the work was done by dash. Options are us and we. Here will come us. Option number A. all the work was done by us. So dear student, this was your exercise of unit number 2, 8 cultural festivals around the world. Now we have completed its exercise 2 and we will move towards the unit number 3, and that is written in March. That is a poem written in March. Now unit number 3. The name of unit number 3 is written in March. It's a poem and written by William Wordsworth. Now, first of all, come to the topic written in March. Okay, what comes in your mind when you listen to these words? When you focus on the topic of the poem, what comes in your mind? Written in March means we are going to read about a piece of art that has been composed, that has been written in March. And what is the speciality of March? The speciality of March is the arrival of spring season. In March, the spring season sets in. In European countries where there is cold and snow and frost the whole year, in the month of March, the spring season starts to set in. In our region, in Pakistan, the spring season gets started in the, you may say, the last days or in the mid of February. But in the countries, the European countries, as William Wordsworth is an English poet, in those countries, the spring season starts in March. So, this is a poem that has been composed, that has been written in March. And the speciality of March is the arrival of spring season. And when the spring season comes, what does happen? There is, first of all, there is greenery. There is greenery. There are the twittering and chirping birds. There are flowers blossom. Flowers blossom. Then the snow melts. Life activities get started and so on. When spring comes, the first change that comes, that is on the nature level. The snow that has covered previously the whole area, the whole land, even the mountains, the water, the surface of the earth that was covered with the snow, that snow starts melting. It starts to withdraw. It starts to losing the surface of the earth, and it starts converting into water. So when it starts converting into water, there are the streams, there are the springs, the rivers are full of water, the streams are full of water, there are the springs that in which the water is running, and then there is the greenery. The whole scene that was covered previously with the white snow. Now the color of the nature gets changed into the green. Previously it was in white covering. The whole nature, all the objects of nature, the whole earth that was covered with white snow. Now it gets changed into the green. The green grass covers the surface of the land, and the green leaves, they start coming out, they start you may say the coming forth on the trees. There is the smooth flow of the water. The birds start twittering and chirping. These birds, they were in their nests when there was the winter season. There was too much snow that it was not possible for the birds to fly in the sky, to twitter, to chirp, to sing melodious songs. So they were resting in their nests to keep themselves safe from the you may say the bad effects of the snow. So now when the season has changed in the March, spring has started, spring season has set in, these birds, they are coming out of their nest, and now they are flying and they are singing the melodious song, and they have joyous flights in the sky. Means, first of all, there was activity on the nature level. Now there is the activity on the birds and animal levels, and then flowers blossom, beautiful colorful flowers, they cover the whole earth, and they present a very charming and attractive sight. Then their life activities get started, and all types of life activities on human level, on nature level, on birds and animal levels, they have started already, and now life activities, they get started on human level too. The people, they come out of their homes and they start grazing their animals, they start grazing their cattle. There are the shepherds, there are the young and old people, the kids, all the people, they come out of their homes who were you may say the stuck in their homes during the winter season, during the frosty weather. Now when there is the spring season, there is cool breeze, and you may say the frosty nature is coming to an end, and the season is getting changed into a very pleasant season, and there is very pleasant weather and climate. So all the human beings, they have also come out to enjoy this weather and to do their tasks that they had left during the winter season. Now this poem is all about the spring season, and all these things that I have mentioned, these has been discussed and these has been described in this poem by the poet William Wordsworth. Now students, a little bit introduction of the poet William Wordsworth. The very first thing that I have to make clear, many students, they write William Wordsworth not like this. They write William Wordsworth like this. William is a part of the name, and Wordsworth is a part of the name, is an other part of the name, and it will be written like this. There will be no gap between words, worth. So William Wordsworth is a poet of 18th century. It is an English poet, and it is famous as a poet of nature. Means this is the poet who writes about the objects of nature. About William Wordsworth, it is said, rather you may say the very famous criticism on William Wordsworth, that is that William Wordsworth presents a nature that is very cool and calm and gentle, and he completely ignores the nature that is in tooth and claws. Means William Wordsworth presents just one aspect of nature, the peaceful aspect of nature, the loving, the caring, the soothing aspect of nature, the gentle aspect of nature, and he ignores completely the damaging, the destructive, and the raging aspect of nature. William Wordsworth, some of the poems of this poet, famous poems of this poet are Cuckoo, To the Cuckoo. Cuckoo is a bird. This poem is about the bird. Again, a part of the nature, an object of the nature. Then We Are Seven, another poem of William Wordsworth. Tintern Abbey, and other famous poem of Wordsworth, and very famous poem that you will read in your 9th class in your syllabus, Daffodils. This poem is about the flowers. Okay, these are some of the poems in which the poet William Wordsworth, he tells and he talks about the different parts of the nature, the objects of the nature. Sometimes these are the flowers, sometimes this is a valley, sometimes these are the birds. Okay, now now the damaging nature, the you may say the raging part, the raging aspect of the nature, that is completely, you may say, missing in the poems of William Wordsworth. Nature is not all about peace. Thunder is there. Thunder is also a nature. Thunder is there, lightning, you may say the storm, the floods, the heavy and massive rains, and these are the, you may say, tornado. All these are tsunami, all these are also the objects of the nature, the parts of the natures. You may say the phenomena, the right word is phenomena of the natures. But Wordsworth does not touch these damaging, destructive aspect of the nature. He just writes about the peaceful, the soothing, the relaxing aspects of the nature. So student, this is now the end of my lecture. In my next lecture, inshallah, I'll dictate you the difficult, the meanings of the difficult words, and then the paraphrasing of the stanzas of this poem. So till my next lecture, Allah Hafiz.